Okay. So first of all, I would like to welcome you all to the TikTok season 4. So we all know that our college is celebrating a glorious platinum year ceremony, and our college is completed 75 years, the great 75 years from 1947 to 2021. And along with the Platinum Year celebration, our IT department has completed 20 magnificent year in Walchand College of Engineering. So as IT department completed 20 year, so we the family of SAIT Student Association of Information Technology is organizing a series of TikTok where we are inviting some of our seniors or some of our alumni to guide us in about various domains. Okay, so today we have, as you all know, that we will be working in corporate life after 1 or 2 years, and we are really interested about knowing the work culture of corporate life, right? But at this phase, means before knowing about the corporate life, presently we are searching about job, we are searching about internship. Today we have with us Shraddha Devkar ma'am. So Shraddha Devkar ma'am, and today's topic is all about the what are the technical preparations we will be needing before cracking any interview or any interview for any job or internship. With this, we have topics like automation using RPA, and we also have topics like what are the corporate culture we will be facing after 1 or 2 years. Also, the topics are like what are the expectations the corporate life, the corporate culture have from the freshers, and ma'am will also share some of the suggestions for our corporate life. So now I would like to call Shraddha ma'am, and I would like to hand over a mic to Shraddha ma'am to continue from here.
Hey, thanks, Pratap. Thanks for the key highlights. Okay.
Can I just stop
Hello.
sharing?
Yes, you can, or you can let it be as it is.
Sure.
Okay. So, if anyone yet to join, just call them. We'll start from technical topic, that is automation using RPA, and then we'll move to non-tech part, which preparation, what are the preparation needed, and all those things. So, can I start?
Yeah, okay. Like people will join simultaneously, so we can
Okay.
start the session.
Okay, sure. I'll start. So first thing is, I would like to talk on technical topic, that is automation using RPA. So RPA stand for robotic process automation. It is one of the tool which we use for automating the processes in the corporate. So for example, we have repetitive tasks. For example, calculating salary of employees, or any HR activities like onboarding, offboarding, or some tasks like feeding employees data to the system. So these are some repetitive tasks. We can you automate the task using RPA, and here we have different kinds of tools. So most popular tools used in RPA are UiPath, Automation Anywhere, Blue Prism. So let's take some one of the examples so that you people can understand what RPA is. So one example is, suppose organization want to calculate salary of each employee. So for this process, if any person want to do this task manually, so it will take time on, and other things like human errors were there, or some mistakes will be happen. So in that case, what we will do is we can create one software bot. RPA tool is used to create software bots or robots which help us to automate the processes. So let's take example here. Input is your data like employee name or number. Then we have number of days that particular employee work, and then number of leaves taken. uh, this much data is provided to the bot. After giving input to the bot processes like depending on number of days work and salary component, it will process and create calculate the salary, and again output may be in the excel format, so that we can see the salary component against each employee name. So this is the brief idea about how RPA works. So there are number of processes we can automate with the help of RPA. Then in that process we can reduce lots of human work and automate the process, and with zero to minimum error. So benefits of RPA includes it enables better customer services and rapid processing. Also, it is time saving and efficient use of knowledge and technologies. Also, it is cost saving because we hire people and we paid some salary to them. Instead of doing these things, if we can automate the process, then that task will be taken by our software robots. Okay, some of the applications include like contact center tasks, means we can automate those tasks and bot can answer to the human. Then is sign verification, also document verification, and in the corporate world we have levels of approval required for any role or something, so we can automate those processes using RPA. Then in the accounting section we can do transaction reporting with the help of RPA process. In the healthcare, we maintain patients' data, and for analysis purpose, we use RPA. So, in the HR, I told you earlier that onboarding and offboarding task, information updation, these tasks will be performed by using RPA. Then, supply chain management is a wide area where RPA will be more and more useful. So, it is used in order processing for one organization to other organization. These things will be performed with the help of RPA. So this is the high level overview of RPA. And if you search on net that what are the future scope of RPA, you will get the idea that nowadays organization decided to change, I mean transfer into digital transformation. So for that process they need RPA developers who can develop the bots, and we can reduce the human work. So any doubt in this, or anyone want more, or want to know more about it, or it is fine? Can anyone acknowledge?
It's
Sorry.
yes,
It's
Vishal,
fine.
you were saying something.
It's fine. You can continue, I think.
Okay, okay. So this is the technical aspect, means just want to tell you guys, if you are interested in automation, RPA kind of things, you just go and try some tutorials, try some search content on net, and learn those technologies which will help you in job search, as well as it improves your knowledge, and you may have the other kind of technologies uh, or knowledge, so that you can present to your interviewer. So next thing is I'll talk on corporate culture. So again, what is the mean of corporate culture is it involves a way of working in the organization, or how organization handle or behave with their employees, or you can say the interaction between employees and organization. And again it differs from organization to organization. Some common things involved in corporate cultures are, for any intern or FT, they plan some initial about the team structure, team members, and this will define your one space, and in that you have your own uh, environment or culture defined. So, talking about the corporate culture, you can consider this as a formal place for you. And if you have good, if you are good in professionalism, then it will help you to survive in this space. You can say. So, any doubt, or if anyone don't get it, fine, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, okay, thank you. So next we will see what is the technical preparation we required for internship and job. So first, before talking about this, um, there are some things that is you need some technical part as well as non-technical part. So as you are preparing for the job, and suppose once you placed in the company, we people, everyone do some chilling part and all those things. So what things are actually needed for before internship or job? So you must have excel knowledge. Once you enter in the organization, they people don't sit beside and don't teach you guys that how to use excel and word and all those things. So you must have those knowledge. Then jira is the agile project management tool. So you must have idea about the jira, how it works, the how organization manage that tool to uh, track the effect of each and every employee. So again, you must have the knowledge about git, then docker, aws, those technology. I would say basic knowledge, not required. You means not any high level or standard concepts you should know, but just basic what it is, how it works. Those things should be fine. And as usual, you should revise basic concept, technical concept like oops concept, java database, cn os, those things. So that will help you before entering into the job. That will help you to brush up your knowledge and work in the environment, like any organization or at the start of your career. Then next thing is, this is non technical but it is required before you join to the organization. So attending zoom calls, as this is virtual, I mean everything is virtual nowadays, you people have the idea, but again it is most important you should know how to attend those calls, how we can manage the things. You must familiar with skype, ms teams platform. Then one most important thing is email etiquettes. So basic email etiquette you should know. Before entering, you must search on net how to write the formal mails. What are the short forms used in the mail? How we can use greeting part or signature part in the mail? What the content should look like in the formal mails? These are the things required when before entering to the organization. Clear, right?
Yeah. If
Okay.
anyone has
Eh,
any doubt, you can directly unmute yourself and ask.
yes, and if you want to ask in chat, you can paste your question in chat. Okay.
Yeah,
Now,
what was Jira that you earlier said?
okay, Jira is the project management tool. So here, I mean, in each and every organization, they have their own tool, so from which they can manage or track the employees' effort. So suppose in the Jira we have one board, and in that board we have all the employees' detail. Suppose your team name is XYZ. So in the XYZ team, all the members were there, are there, and then we have the task created against each employee. So you people are assigned to some of the task, and then what task you have performed. You have to maintain comments, log your efforts in the form of hours. You give story points is what is the complexity of that task. This defines the story points. So all these things you must know before joining the organization, because this is very useful thing before entering. Clear, right?
Thank you. Clear.
Yes, yes. Okay. So next is internship and job search. So this is the most important part in every people's career, we can say. So before talking, I must say, if you should have your updated resume with a handy before applying any internship or job. So make one based resume, review it from your senior or any experienced person, do the changes suggested by them, and make a perfect resume. After making that resume, you should have your LinkedIn profile updated with all the details, which describe who you are in reality and what are your tech non-tech skills, right? Then if you are going to search for internship or job, you must make more and more connections with the people in the organization where you want to apply, and ask referral from them. The next thing is, you should have medium to strong coding profile on one of the platform, whether it is GFG, HackerRank, HackerRat, CodeShape, anyone, or lead code. So next one is, you should have your Naukri profile created. In the Naukri profile, you must update your profile every day. So you people say how I can update every day. So I'll tell you what is the reason for updating every day. When you apply for the job and the recruiter search for the candidate, if your profile is updated recently, it will appear at the top. And one trick for updating the profile every day is, you can remove your last character from about section and again add that character and click on save button. Once you click on save, the timestamp will be shown there, and it shows that it is recently updated. Got it, right?
Yes.
Uh, yes, yes.
Okay. So the next is, you can give challenges, or I mean, we can see hacker challenges are there, some coding challenges are there. So appear for those challenges. Those are really helpful for getting the job. And appear from the, and if you are comfortable or you are sure that you given your 100% and you are I mean answers are correct. So if you don't receive any reply within 8 days or 15 days, you can directly draft mail to the HR and ask what is the status of this test. I have given this test, and could you please update me on the same. So this will help you to reach to the HR also and getting the job also. Okay. Any doubts in this?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I had a
So,
question regarding the
okay.
previous points that you spoke.
Hmm.
So, at a certain stage, you spoke about that Docker, Kubernetes, and AWS is a demanding skill
Hmm.
right now in the industry. So,
Uh, okay, okay. Go ahead.
do you recommend second year or third year students to explore these fields right now, or no? Matlab you can
Obviously,
learn it
yeah.
when you get into the industry.
No, obviously, if you are in second year or third year, you should explore those things, and that will be helpful. As we can see, the colleges are online, and we don't have much work. We attend the lecture or not, anyone cares. So we should learn by own. and you have to explore those things, and it will be really useful when you are going to give interviews, right? That time it will be help for you only.
Thank you for that answer. I just had one more question. So
Mm-hmm.
we generally have every college has this general pattern or syllabus, right? That we study like OOPS and CNOS and DVMS, right? But
Mm-hmm.
when we enter the industry, so
Mm-hmm.
are we following the same kind of the syllabus or the concepts in the industry, or it is something totally different, or something
Yes,
based out of it?
that's it is the best question, I would say. So before entering or for job qualification, you must need all those things, that is which you learned in your college life. Oops concept, database concept. For in the interview, they only ask you the basic concept, how you can apply this oops concept to any situation. For example, you have to design car. So for that car, how you can apply the oops concept for designing purpose. Or you see, we have a software development life cycle related subject, that is software development engineering, STE. So in that case, they people ask you what is agile process, how organization work, or which things are required when you enter into organization. These are some things. Or database, database concepts are must for the interview. Queries are must. So when you enter into the organizations, you have same things like database queries, but there should be different tool, and there are some query formats are different. But again, it is required basic knowledge of SQL. Okay, this is one thing. For oops concept, uh, suppose you have given one project development task, and in that project they ask you to gives I mean define the code or code files, write codes with the help of object oriented principle. So in that case, you must know that oops concept and how we can write the code using oops concept, right? Similarly for CN, CN also, in the networking, you must know what is that socket and switches and all those things. Then how network, uh, internet works, those kind of things will be asked in the interview. So in the initial stage, you must have knowledge, basic knowledge about all those things. Once you enter into the organization, depending on the team, depending on your skill, they assign one, or they send you to the one area where you have to work. Does this answer your question?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Okay.
Thank you for the answers, ma'am.
No problem, you can ask. Huh. So the next is, I would like to talk on my employment experience. I done internship in Eton IT. So that was on campus company. In the first day, initially there, similarly I told you, right? There were some induction sessions and some mandatory sessions planned. After that, they assigned me actual work. So there my role was automation support intern. So I would like to brief on that role. So we have, um, suppose, in any project, we have requirement gathering to the maintenance phase, kind of things, that this is the life cycle. So what support people does is, developer team develop the project, they test in the testing environment, and that project go live into the production. After project go into the production, there is a warranty phase, and in the warranty phase, developer team takes care of any issues occur in the production. After the warranty phase completes, they hand it over to the support team. So from that day onwards, support team member have to take care of that project. So in that handover process, what the people do is, they give KT sessions, or they give functional and technical walkthrough to the support team members. And they start on different project, and support team member will take care of that particular project. Clear, right?
Yes,
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, okay. So I was intern in support team. So and when I had the first project handover, I didn't get 20% of the total. So that time I felt too nervous that I didn't get anything. But what I used to do is I being developer person and ask my doubt. And again, I used to search all the technical words that I didn't get in the session, what the exact meaning of that words. So it was helped me a lot for improving my knowledge, and as and when I get such more and more things, slowly I learned those, and I felt comfortable in that handover part. Okay. So in intern, they assign a mentor to each and every intern. So my mentor was like, she wanted me to do the things by own, and even if everything was new for me. So her behavior helped me a lot for exploring the things in the team where I work, and uh, because of that only I learned to handle the things by own. Then after that, though I intern in support team, I learned some admin kind of work. So what involves in admin activities, like we set up VM for project purpose. Then the managing access or giving access to the people or group. These kinds of activities are there, or we provide the data to the SOX team. You guys get to know about this all those things when you enter into the organization, because this is a very high level, or if anyone interested, you can search. SOX team is one of the team which checks in the organization where we deliver all the things correctly or not. Is there any mismatch in the process uh, told by us and delivered by us, right? Okay. I
Yeah.
hope it is clear.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
In the internship period, I felt too stressed because of work and work that assigned to me, and team structure as well. So I took a decision that I'll change the company. After the internship, I had 1 month break, and in that 1 month, I prepared for off campus and given the interviews. And selected in Credit Suisse. So currently I'm working in Credit Suisse for Java developer role, and EONO is the position in that organization. So here I'm working on OBI tool, Java part, and EOL technologies. EOL is end of life technologies. So here I have, I mean, mm, uh, my team is good and team members are also supportive. So I don't feel any stressful work is here. ANOS stand for exempt non-officer. So this is the entry level position in Credit Suisse. Okay. Okay.
Actually, you have mentioned about OBI, so we just want to know
Hmm.
about OBI technology, what it
Okay,
is.
okay. Yeah, sure. So OBI is stand for Oracle Business Intelligence Enterprise Edition. This is one reporting tool where we get the data from the database and display as a report depending on the filters applied by the users. Right? Means we have database, from that we get the data, and which data we get, it depends on the filter applied on that data. Clear?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Any doubts or any more clarification you need? Hello?
No, I guess it's clear now.
Okay, okay. OBI and EOL is end of life technologies. What it includes is suppose we buy some third party software for our organization, and in that case, if vendor denies to support from the date they have given, so in that case we need to upgrade the technology or software or server, so that we get the support for latest technologies. Okay. That's it about my employment experience. Anyone has any questions? Okay. So what Credit Suisse does is Credit Suisse is basically investment bank, and what it does, it helps the people to guide where they can invest, or managing people's expenses. So here there are so many areas where different teams are there. I am also a new joiner. I joined CS in the month of September. So I can tell more about my team. So my team is product control data warehouse, team name is. So here what we do is we get the data from upstream. Upstream is we can say user provides us the data, we match those data with back of, there is two concept, one is front office data and back office data. So in PCDW we get the data from front office, we match it, and we then check with back office, and that there should be match with front office data and back office data. If it is mismatched, then we have to go and check whether this thing goes wrong, and what we need to do to get the correct report. So basically you can say reconciliation part with the help of different software, and for analysis of data, that is profit and loss data. These kinds of things are there in the investment bank. Clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. Anyone has any question, you can ask. I'll answer.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am,
Mitali.
I'm a student of first year. So
Okay.
during our first year, what are we supposed to learn new things? What is expected from us at the end of the first year?
Okay. First year student, I can say this. I mean, everything is new for you guys. So we have so many subjects which are irrelevant to our trade, like right. So you just learn those things. I can say you can learn those things for passing purpose, because if we are IT people, we don't need to learn what is that basic mechanical engineering, basic civil engineering, right? So you people can do one thing. You can just learn or understand those concepts why their subject, and then you just start exploring IT related things, because in the end we just need, just a minute. Hello, hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Audible.
Yes, yes. Sorry for the interruption. So, I would say you just focus on one main thing. If you want to explore any of the technologies, like I mentioned earlier, RPA. RPA is one of the domain. If you are interested in that, or you can do coding. If you are very enthusiastic in coding, so you should develop your interest in that. You should learn about concepts on networking part, or AWS, Docker, those things. But first year student, you can pick any one of the technologies, and till the end of 4 year you will master in that. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And ma'am, one more thing. When are
Hey,
we supposed to
uh,
start coding on competitive platforms?
see, um, coding is important, but I would say not that much level. So it again, it depends on your interest. If you are interested, you can start from now onwards, or if not, you must have the idea about basic coding. Okay.
Then from which year are we supposed to start?
See, every people has their own opinion. So my favorite is lit code. So you can start from GFG or lit code or hacker rank. These all are basic to expert level kind of things are there. So you just go through all this platform, which one you like, you can continue with that. Okay.
Ma'am, but from which year? Second year or first year itself?
Yeah, from first year itself.
Okay, ma'am.
Hey, no, ma'am, please, okay. You can call me Shraddha because you people are going to enter into corporate life in upcoming years. So there is no ma'am, sir, ma'am structure. You have to call if it is a 40 year or a 40-year experienced person, you have to call him or her by name only. Okay. Hmm. So next we'll talk on expectations from freshers. So when you enter into the organization, you should have the technical knowledge which you learned in your college days. So this is the first thing. And next is what they expect from you guys. You should be agree on. Okay. Okay, I'll first tell about Eton and then talk on expectations. Okay, Eton is we can't say it is totally IT based company. It has a lot many areas where all type of people are there. It is from we have people from mechanical, electrical, electronics, civil, all those people are there. So I did internship in Eton IT. So there purely IT team is there. So what Eton does is Eton delivers the products to other companies. Suppose Eton manufacture one sockets which we use in our home, and that socket it didn't want to sell, so it sell to the other company or other in other countries, like kind of things. And where I work in the area like automation support intern. So there what we do is we have different areas in Eton. So supply chain management is one of the area. So what the supply chain management people does is they take the orders from different clients, and depending on the requirement they deliver the goods to respective people. So we have one project that is SCM project. So we have to manage all those things in the ERP is enterprise resource management. This is one tool. So suppose client want x number of items from XYZ organization, then we have to just take that data and enter into the ERP, and it will notify to the SCM people, and SCM people check the requirement in their their side, or we can say their go down, whether those items are present or not, and depending on that they can approve or reject the request, and these things works, means RPA in SCM. So this is one of the example. other includes there are so many areas, so that I'm not very much aware of that, but I'm aware of SEM and this RPA domains. Does this clear your doubt or question? Okay. So next is expectation. I earlier told you that technical knowledge you must have, basic technical knowledge, not so fluent, but you must have. Then you should be agree to work in any area in which they assign work to you. Then you should be adaptive and quick learner. Um, you must take active participation in the programs they organize for you, and you must be interested to learn new things and technologies. So these are some initial expectations from you guys, and as and when you used to the things, they will assign the work depending on your performance or your skills, and then you have to work in that area. Clear, right? Can anyone acknowledge?
Yeah, I guess
Yes.
it's clear.
Okay, okay. So I'll give final suggestions for corporate life. So first thing is be honest and humble to your work, because this is the most important thing when we enter into the organization. People trust on it, so we have to be humble and honest. Then maintain good contact with your team members as well as with the members from other teams, so that you will get to know what are the things going around, and in which area you are working, your colleagues working, or your friends working. You can always share your work with your friends, right? So they will get to know which kind of work you are doing, and whether it is interesting or not. It matters a lot. So uh, third thing is be updated with the things going on in your organization. And I think I'm not sure if anyone knows about stand up call or not. So I'll tell, there is every day there is stand up call in every organization. So what they do in stand up call, we have assigned some work, and they just want to know the current status of our work on which we are working. So you must be able to deliver your progress very accurately in that stand up call. So people get to know that this intern or this employee working on this things, and he is delivering where I mean he is working properly, delivering the things on time, those kind of things. Then this is not related to we can say corporate life, but this is for our personal purpose. I would like to give advice on that. You people try to learn or try to gain some knowledge on tax kind of things, investment declaration kind of things. You people can search what is share market, mutual fund, all those kind of things. So this will help you when you enter into the organization. And for the FTE role, so we must have to declare some investments there. So what those kind of things are there, what is the components involved in salary, what we get, you can just search on the net the required things which involve in the salary, or what is fixed component, what is flexible component, all those things. This is not required very early age. You can do it in third year or fourth year also, but it is required to have knowledge about investment declarations, taxes applied on your salary. So this will help you a lot. Okay, any doubts in this?
Hello.
Yes, yeah. Hey, hi, Siddhi.
What going? should we have to do along with the coding, because we are now in first year and we are heard
Hmm.
only about coding. What other things along with the coding should we have to done?
Okay. So along with coding, you can do you should learn any technologies like AWS, Docker, those kind of things. Or I mentioned earlier that is RPA. If you are interested in that, you can learn those things because there are plenty of resources available online, and those are free also. So you just go and search those and then learn them. Again, if you are interested to know more about the data structure part, because in every interview data structure is must. So from now onwards, you try to get the knowledge of that, try exploring that, do coding. Be Means you should have hands-on experience on data structure part. And also all this technical stuff is there, but non-technical part is also important. So if you are interested, you can join any club. They are involved in each and every activities. Be active in the club, deliver the sessions. So because of that only you will get the uh, courage to speak before the audience, or you will be master in the speaking, or you can say this is for your personal development. So with the technical knowledge, we must have non-tech knowledge as well. And after entering the organization, you must have your work life balance. Work and personal things
Okay,
are
thank.
equally important. Okay.
Okay, so I guess we have covered all the points.
Hmm.
I just want to ask you, like, what do you want to say about IT department as you are just recently passed out from 2020 batch? And is there something about you want to say, like, about site or about IT departments or teacher or something?
Means see yeah. Okay, I'll tell. IT depart. We have department access from second year onwards, right? So here, when we were in college, there are labs open 24/7. So we had labs access, and there is one committee, that is lab admin committee. I was the member of that. And because of that, we can I mean used to spend lot of time there in the lab. And talking about the teacher, now we feel that they people are asking, doing these kind of things, do this, do that, is it really necessary, all those. But when you enter into the organization, you will get to know what is the importance of that and why they are doing such things. So my suggestion will be, do or take the things seriously. If a teacher asks you to submit your report on this particular time frame, then you have to. Again, if they ask you to do hands on the particular tool, you have to. Because last year you have one subject that is unix related subject, and umbarkar sir was there for us, and they ask us to perform hands on each and every tool, uh, and that are really necessary in the organization, because all tools are used in the organization. So when we are in college, we think like, is it really necessary? But it is required. So uh, don't you know you have to take the things properly and just have the knowledge and basic idea about the things which teacher told us.
Okay.
Okay.
If anyone has any questions, you can ask freely.
Hello.
Yes, hi.
So I have a question. So as you earlier mentioned, you had an off-campus interview.
Mm-hmm.
So what are the major difference in on-campus and off-campus for fresher?
Okay. For fresher, there is no any. Can you? Okay. For fresher, there is no any difference in off campus and on campus. But one major difference is people say off campus is means we have a lot of competition in off campus, and it's true actually. But all the process, like you have to give the test. After the test, you have to go to the interview rounds, and in the interview rounds, same like on campus, they ask you basic concepts about the technologies or subjects or languages you learn, and any extra knowledge if you have, that much only. And if you have any internship experience before applying for off campus, that will be the plus point.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can ask directly or you can post your question in the chat also. If not, we can wind up the session.
Okay, I guess no one has any doubt.
Hmm.
So, like, I just want to give a small vote of thanks. So, first of all, I'd like to thank Shraddha ma'am or Shraddha Di for being here.
Hmm.
Like, it was very important for us to know about all these things as we are going to work in corporate sector. And
Yeah.
as you are from department, so you are the person who can tell us these things very clearly. And I will again like to thank you for covering all the topics and all the doubts that we have asked you, and we'll also try to connect with you means from LinkedIn or for any other purpose. So thank you, Shraddha ma'am, and I would also like
Yes.
to, yeah,
Yes, yes, go ahead.
and I would also like to thank everyone for joining. And yeah, if yeah, Shraddha ma'am, you can continue.
Hmm. Yes. So thank you so much for this session, and it is required actually. You must, I mean, contact to your senior, and then they give you brief idea about the organization. If you anyone want to connect with me, you can connect on LinkedIn anytime, no problem, or over a call also, no problem. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good evening.
Thank you.